my wife, and she's out here with another man, she doing me bad. So it won't be no jump to conclusion. She dead wrong, and I got to leave her because she don't respect the sanctity of my marriage. So no, we ain't gonna be female friends.
No, I get what you're saying, and you're allowed to operate the way you desire. I get that. But just like before you met your wife, I'm sure you knew people, and I'm sure she knew people, right? So if they were considered friends prior to you knowing her, is she supposed to just cut them off out of her life completely?
Yes.
These are genuine friends that she grew up with, went to high school with, went to elementary school with, friends of
I don't care.
cousins. So she's not supposed to know anybody at all.
They the past. I'm the present. I'm the here and now. Shout out to Luther Vandross.
I'm not talking about friends. I'm not talking about friends that she dealt with in an intimate way. I'm just talking about friends because if I'm in a relationship, there's no man that I can't introduce to my significant other. There's no man that I would consider a friend that I cannot introduce to my significant other.
There's not another heartache in your life besides your father and your brother that needs to be involved in your life. You with me? Okay. There is no other man. I don't care if you knew him since you was in grade school or pre-K or daycare. He's no longer. I'm that man. I'm your male friend. He's not going to provide no male attention that you need from him that I can't provide. And that's dangerous if you're going to go and sit there and, I'm on the couch. Who are you talking to, Tony? You all huddled on the couch laughing and giggling in your blanket, your cozy blanket. Y'all watching a movie together. He watching at his crib. You watching at your crib. You drinking wine. He drinking wine. For what the fuck are we doing here?
Oh, no, I don't think
you might as well go over and lay up with Tony. You doing everything but doing that.
I don't think male friends are taking priority over my significant relationship. I'm not going to be laying on the couch talking to Tony.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Talk to your girlfriend.
I don't know what type of relationships you all have had, but okay.
Talk to your girlfriends. Look, express to us that a guy tried to push up on you, and you had to remind him it's not that type of party. He's that dude that's gonna be on the couch with that glass of wine. You watching Netflix while y'all watching what's that, Bridgetown, or is that what the show on Netflix is? I don't even
know. Bridgerton that I brought up was 20 years ago. I had that problem.
But Kelly,
I think it's just easier when it crosses different cultures too. Like it's just totally different worlds.
Yeah,
it really, really is. Like you can't. Yeah.
Hey, but again, no, I think that it depends on that interaction, like the interaction between the two. If y'all friends. If y'all are friends to the extent of where y'all hanging out at the crib on the couch drinking wine and shit, then I don't feel comfortable with that because that is a little too lax for me personally. Now, if he brings his girlfriend and comes over and I'm there and we're all over having a glass of wine, that's something different. But if I pull up to the crib, walk in and Day sitting on the couch, you know what I'm saying, with some yak or something. It's like, bro, what the fuck you doing?
Your yak.
I told you there with yak, and he brought you some.
Snacking on your snacks.
So you don't think them boundaries are going to get pushed or get tested? You don't think a woman's going to test them boundaries? Tony over there, you not even there. You 3 hours from getting off work, but he's already there, chilling, cheese and wine.
All right, so. I mean, I tend to think that's the extreme as far as Tony going over there. But well, I mean, not well.
Yeah, you know, JR. Yeah, you know.
My man tried to push up on him. He tried.
20 years ago. 20 years ago. I have not had that experience anymore since then.
Are you still friends with 20?
I know how to handle myself. Okay. Period.
Well,
like I said, I wouldn't. There's no friend that I wouldn't be able to introduce to my significant other. No man that I consider a friend that I would not be able to introduce to my significant other. Period. Point blank. We can move on.
Would you introduce him? And if you did, would you tell him tell your significant other that 20 years ago he tried to push up on you, but y'all still friends?
Well, we're not necessarily friends anymore. Like, that's somebody from the past.
Okay, so y'all are not friends to this
Yeah,
day.
like once I realized that there was more than the friendship,
okay,
it was a wrap.
Okay.
Because I realized, like, oh, this is something else, and I don't feel comfortable with this.
Oh,
maybe I should have put that out there.
Yeah, I think that's what the confusion.
But who's to say the next man won't do that? Could be an ongoing thing. You think it's a one-off? You think it's a one-time thing?
Well,
let me tell you, ma'am.
Anything could happen. But
okay,
like I said, it's about accessibility. I'm not accessible to every man. Some women are. I'm not.
If you got a male friend, you are. If you got a male friend, you are accessible to them.
Not accessible in that capacity. Not accessible in the capacity where they can create some sort of deeper friendship with me. No relationship. I am not sexually attracted to them, and they are not sexually attracted to me. But there may be some that are.
But
I just don't have a narrow mind. Like, my mind is open, so I just can't push every person that I've known previously aside.
Well,
I mean, you meet people in this world.
But ma'am, you're just thinking about the sex part. There's other parts of it that it shouldn't be going on in it. He shouldn't be talking to you, pouring his heart out to you about relationships and everything. As a man talking to...
Did I say anything about a man pouring his heart out to me? Because I didn't.
No, but ma'am, I didn't say you did, but I'm just using it as an example of a man is calling you, I'm going through a tough time. My girl is acting up. You know, he's talking to you about his girlfriend. But let me explain something to you. I'm going to give you some behind the curtain scene. We say shit like that to get you on that sympathy side so we can pull you in and knock you down so you can feel bad for us because we're going through a rough period. Men say shit like that. I said shit like that. Other dog ass dudes say shit like that. We do shit like that, say shit like that, just so we can get some ass from you. Because we want that sympathy and we know we can play off your emotions and it's going to work, especially after we get a couple glasses of wine up in your system.
Yeah, but every woman's not falling for the okie doke. Every woman's not falling for the okie doke. So,
and I don't think
you gotta know who you're dealing with.
I don't think every man that's for advice is looking for an opportunity to get in her draws either. I think some men actually come to women for advice on their women because they want to see how to deal with the relationship, how they can, do better to understand a woman's perspective outside of their own woman's. Because sometimes it's easier to take advice from other people than the direct person that you're dealing with. I don't think
I could be way off.
I could
be way off.